Hello everybody. Welcome back to welcome back to Kuzil Farms. It is storming outside and the sun is going down, so it says it's 11 o'clock in the PM. I'm just up here on my second floor of the house working on, man, I sound really southern, in the PM. In the second story of my house, second floor of my house, working on a little bit of floor plan here. No idea what I want to do in this room. But we do have our teleporter over here. And off camera, guys, I did upgrade this to the advanced charge porter. Just let me show you what that is. The recipe is real simple. Basically, it adds more power. So this one I think had like 20,000 RF. This one's got like 10 million. So I can actually teleport from the nether. I totally failed doing that last episode. I thought it'd be cool, like, I could just teleport and end the episode on a teleport. That'd be sweet. No, that's not. The game was like, nope, not today. So in between episodes, I went southeast. I made myself a nature's compass. And where did I put it? Right here. I went southeast, found myself a jungle, and guys, there's like a ridiculous amount of fruit trees and stuff in the jungle that I want. So I would like to spend some time there and fill up our orchard here. I saw at least 7 or 8. I think I have 8 slots left. I saw at least that many. Looks like I have 9 slots left. Definitely want the peppercorn. When I look at Pam's Harvest Craft recipes, I see that there's lots of peppercorn in there. This thing has been kicking butt and taking names. I like it. And we're just going to hang on to a bunch of tools. Oop, I did not want to get rid of the ring. We want the ring. In today's episode, guys, we're going to get started with gendistry, with bees. Yeah, man. We've been wanting to do bees for the last 20 something episodes, and you can go ahead and start bees right away. You really can. In fact, I proved that, right? So I got out of my first deal over here, the first 2 things that you can get, the first 2 breeds that you can get, the meadows and the forest over here. You combine those together enough times and voila, you get a common, right? So common is definitely the next step up. We want to make that a little bit less stressful. I have no idea how many episodes it took us to do that. We don't want it to go that long. So we're going to go ahead and make something that's going to help us in the long run. So let me pull up gendistry here. In the meantime, let's craft ourselves a power cell. And a power cell card. Link this one up, and this is going to supply the power to our bees. I thought it'd be cool to do bees on top of the greenhouse, but then I changed my mind, and I think we're going to do it over here. Maybe even like in a long building, like right along here or something. I haven't really planned it out yet. But the first thing you're going to need in your system here is what's called an industrial apiary. Now, this thing is going to take the sturdy casings, if you remember those from the other day. That's going to be just bronze. We can make bronze all day long. A bee receptacle, which takes more bronze. And bronze gear. No big deal. So let's start throwing... let's see if I remember how to make bronze. It was... Let's go into forestry. And it was 3 copper, 1 tin. And of course, bronze essence, which we haven't gotten into yet. So let's check out how much copper we have. I believe we've got enough copper. And tin. Yeah, we got a lot of tin too. Okay, so we'll do 3. So that's 17. 17. Okay. Now we'll take these and do the same thing. I'm going to 18. Okay. We're not going to need that many. And I don't know if can I just craft this? Oh my goodness. What? That's amazing. Okay, well, let's make that a recipe then. We were doing it the hard way the last time. So we're going to do 3 copper and, come on, 10. Let's take, I don't know, that one, I guess. And if this doesn't show up right away, just leave and come back in, and there you go. There's your recipe. So we'll toss all of that back in there. And let's find an open spot. I've been making food, guys. I've been making food, and it's been great. I keep my food up here, and anytime I need to eat, I just grab whatever I haven't eaten recently. And I keep adding new recipes, and yeah, so it's been pretty good. Okay, let's grab some more patterns. We're gonna need them, and we'll craft 10 more. Okay, clear this out, and let's get a weighted plate. All right, and then glass pane. And then we'll do that. Yep, I believe that's the correct bronze. All right. And yep, we'll just do that. That'll be the easier of the 2 recipes. The other recipe requires you to go to skill up or whatever. If you just, I believe it's the thermal foundation one, lets you just use 4. That's cheaper. And I believe we already know how to make pistons. Yes, we do. Okay, so now I can take all of those pieces, move them into here, and go throw these in. We're not going to have enough space. Okay, well, let's make a few more crafters. Now that we've come here, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just make 6 more, if we can. Yep, we sure can. All right, cool. This is still the same day for me as last episode. So I haven't had the opportunity to let my farm, my greenhouse, work overnight. We do have, let's see, I do want to get the XNet stuff, so let's find the controller. We are going to need that. And then cables. Now I have not used... man, I don't have the advanced connector. I believe I'm going to need that. So let's get the advanced connector here. There we go. What is the hang up here? Oh, it's just cooking stuff. Okay. I did take the rest of my yellorium, and smelted it down. I stuck it in the grinder here first to double it into powder, and then stuck it in the furnace here to cook. So now the reactor upstairs has plenty of fuel. Okay, so it's not, I love how it's generating power and not really burning anything. Since we've upgraded to this 3x3, or I'm sorry, 7x7, it's only used 3 yellorium ingots. And that's letting it run overnight and do, I think it's been yeah. Or did I do that in the last episode? Am I brain dead? No, it was 2 episodes ago. Okay, yeah, so it's been like 24 hours. So 3 ingots in 24 hours, that's amazing. I'm pretty sure my chicken can produce more than that. Alright, are these done yet? Good. Let's line the walls. Okay. Stick that in there. Good. Okay, now let's do the advanced connector. I'm going to need at least one of these. Okay. And then let's grab another connector for the power. That can be a simple one. And then let's make ourselves an apiary. Missing glass, missing bronze gear. Oh, didn't I tell you how to make bronze gear? Was that not one of the things that I told you how to do? Bronze gear. Right, y'all. Oh, okay. I know what happened. The recipe got goofed. Stick this in here and let's make ourselves a bronze gear. The correct one. Okay, now when we do this, we want to take these out and put this one in, because there's different kinds of bronze gears, like I was saying. This is the cheapest one, and it works in the recipe, but when you bring it over into the pattern grid right here, like I've been doing, it just randomly selects whichever one of the, I think there's 2 or 3 gears that would work, and it just picks whichever one. I'm bringing over the bronze gear that I've told it I want it to make. I've noticed that a couple times on a couple different recipes that it does that, where it brings over the wrong thing, especially with Pam's. It decides to go for the meatless option. I guess Pam's Harvest Craft is a vegetarian mod. All right, now, but I do need more glass, which I might have to take a trip to the desert, get more sand. Where is my glass situation at? That's weird. I've got a lot of glass panes. Oh, but you need like legit glass. You need the panes for this. I have a lot of glass and I can't make it into... That's a bummer. And I did use a lot for the reactor too, so... we're going to just let that finish cooking. And... yeah. That is going to take a while. Darn it. Okay, well, let's grab a stack out of here, because we just need 4. We just need 4. We can mass produce later. I don't have to wait too long for glass. Okay, by the time I get over here and type this in, that should be good to go. Okay. It's making that. This food journal thing is pretty cool too. Where did I put it? I put it up here. Because then I could look and just see, okay, I eat something else and then I can eat this pumpkin bread next. Or I just ate... Oh, I see what it does. All-time food eaten. Wow. Anyway, I like it. It's a cool journal. It works. But basically, I just look in here and be like, okay, what have I not eaten yet? So I don't know. Okay, so bees, I think, will fit into a smaller building. If we want to do multiple bees, I'm just going to do everything above ground here. But if we want to do like one of every kind, that's going to take up a lot of space, for sure. Controller has power in it. So we can put this wherever we want. Stick it right here is fine. And we'll put a basic connector here so that way we can get power from it. Create extract, create basically insert already. So system's already running. Now I want to put the advanced connector next to that because I want to be able to access the inventory of that at any moment. Let me grab a flower. This is an extra flower here. And put that there. And let's grab a chest. Let's make it a big chest. Oh, actually, let's make apiarist chest. Let's make this chest here if we can. Okay, I believe I have five 5 out here at least. Yeah. 5 honeycomb. Now we will be processing the honeycomb here pretty soon. Now that we're getting into bees for sure. Because we want to use it for stuff. Okay, now if I put this down, put it in here, only bees can come in here. And it tells us that we know 6 out of the 147 species. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, we're going to put this, I don't know how many, actually I don't know if that's how many we can store in there at a given time or not. But we're going to put this, actually we're going to move that to in front of it, okay? And this will be our storage for our bees. Now I'm going to come over here to one of these stocks that we already have that are pure. We know they're pure because I can pick up these three, because all of the drones that was produced by this came out as a stack, and when I pick them up I put them on here, they're all the same. Now something we can do is grab this bee, well I think it's called a bee analyzer. I don't know if it's a portable one that I want. Let's just go to forestry, and that may be the one that I have. Oh, this one here, analyzer. That's the one I want. Okay, sturdy casing, and oh, it does require the portable analyzer. That's goofy. Okay, well, we have a carpenter, and we can stick the carpenter in front of our power cell here, and we can make this. So it does need water, and it needs glass, tin, redstone, and diamond. Okay, 1 diamond, 2 redstone. Oh man, redstone, you're keeping me alive over here, aren't you? Where did it go? And 2 glass panes. I thought it was panes. Okay, so pane, and then 4 tin, and then water. Let's grab a bucket of water. These recipes from Pam's use water a lot, which is fine. Okay, it looks like 2 buckets of water. And then we're going to put the recipe in, put the pieces down here. Remember, that's how the carpenter works. And then as soon as I put this in, that should start working because we've got power. Yep. Okay. And then once this is done here, okay, we can pull this out, and then we can left click on here to get rid of that. And I don't know that this, I think this requires, yeah, honey to work, but I'm not sure the other one does or not. This one here. Let's see. I think I've got to get a centrifuge to get the honey pieces. But I want to make the other one because I don't want to sit here and have to do them manually myself. I would like the game to do it for me. Okay. So let's get a sturdy casing. And then where did it go? Here it is. We'll put the analyzer on top. There we go. Now this may require... it does. Okay, so we need to put honey there. Cool. That's okay. We can put the analyzer on top of the chest here, just like that. We'll push bees in, and get them analyzed. Pull the analyzed bees out, and then we'll always keep some honey in there. Let's grab another chest. How's my iron doing? Not ran. Looks like I need to make some. Pretty badly. And I haven't even started working on automating my farms up there. It just don't have the resources. It takes forever. Okay, we'll just do a basic chest for now because this is we're just setting this up temporarily. But I would like to do some analyzing, which means I'm gonna have to probably get the centrifuge, and I don't think I've made that yet. I don't remember. Maybe I have. No. Okay. So the centrifuge is, that's the carpenter here. Really? Centrifuge. Okay. So sturdy casing and copper. Really? Okay. We'll dump that into our, we need to just take all of our wow, it's taking forever. Well, what I could do while I wait for all of that to be smelted, we should just, anytime I have ore, just stick it in the smeltery. That's what I should do. Okay, we'll stick it in here. This will get turned into dust, and then I can smelt that dust into ingots with our system. So, picking the carpenter up. Don't need that anymore. Well, we may, just not for now. Okay, there we go. I can smelt this up. And we can start, I believe that's how I get honey. If I remember right. It's been a while. Okay. Honeycomb, stick that in a centrifuge, and to get honey. It's a 90% drop. We are almost always going to get beeswax. Beeswax I think you can use for something. What is this used for? So we can make wax capsules. We can make torches with it, which is cool. Wax cast, seal upgrade, which is good for the bees that are touchy about stuff like that. Scented paneling is really good for the alvearies. So yeah, we're gonna hang on to that for sure. Okay, back to centrifuge. Or I could just put copper in here. There we go. Now we'll take this outside. And we'll put this here. And let's sleep so I don't get killed. Actually, we could just snipe those guys. It'd be fun. And we need arrows. See how long range this is. Wow. Can I hit that guy from way over here? Nope. Haha, that's nuts. That's some sniping, man. I like how it zooms in a little bit. I don't see any more bad guys. There's none on my radar. Okay, so let's set this up here. I believe the industrial apiary needs power. If I click on that, yeah, RF. Okay, so let's put power into there. I know that the centrifuge does, and I think the analyzer does as well. Maybe not. Maybe it's purely honey. Okay. So then what we're going to do is I'm going to put I'm going to grab my forest drones and princess out of here and stick them in here. Okay, and we're going to extract. Let's turn it off for now. We're going to extract specifically this and specifically this, because we want to keep it pure. If we wanted to mess with the genomes, actually let's do this last. Let's delete. We're going to extract from here and put in there. Okay, let's grab our honeycombs. And we're going to extract only honeycombs and put it into there. So let's put a couple in here and see what happens. It is not working. Okay, that tells me that this needs to be... Okay, that does work. This tells me that it needs to be a specific side. So we'll stick it over here. And we will insert, let's try the top side. Nope. Let's try, oh, I don't have it enabled, derp. Okay, that is working. Turned it off and then I'm like, why isn't it working? No power, of course. Okay, so we are going to insert power. That should start working. Okay, then we're going to, let's wait till we have honey. I'm going to grab a piece of honey, and then I'm going to extract from here. Let's turn it off. Remember to turn it back on. So we're going to pull out everything. Well, we want to put honey in here and everything else in there. Okay. So basically what I've got is I'm extracting only honeycomb, right? I'm putting that honeycomb into here and I'm extracting everything out of the centrifuge. I'm only putting honey drops into the analyzer. Everything else can go back into the chest. Okay. So that should mean that if I put, uh-oh. I have to pipe it in. Oh no. Okay. Let's grab, that's funny. Okay. So it can't do that. I need to liquefy this stuff. How do I liquefy this? Let's use carpenter squeezer. Okay. Squeezer is how we get propolis too. So let's make a squeezer. I really enjoy this mod. It's a lot of fun for me. Okay, now we've got a squeezer. And I think that should be okay. Cool. Actually, what I should do is I should run these along over here. But it's okay. Alright, so let's delete this. Because that isn't what needs to happen. Okay, so we're going to create an item. And we're going to extract from the centrifuge. It's interesting that it remembered to put, that's okay. We're going to extract everything out of the centrifuge. We're going to input honey drops into there, everything else into there. Okay, that should be working. Okay, now we're having honey go in there. Cool. And beeswax in there. Great. Now let's do fluid. And we're going to pause for a second. So the squeezer, we're going to extract fluid from there and put it into the analyzer. Let's see if that works. That does work. Great. Okay, so now I can stick my princess in here. She gets analyzed. No power. It does need power. Good to know. Okay, So now the bee pops up here. It's being analyzed. And it's consuming honey in the process. So let's put the rest of the honeycombs in there. Those will get sucked out, centrifuged, turned into honey drops. Those honey drops will be squeezed into honey, liquid honey, and then put into the analyzer so that we can find out what the heck is going on with these bees. And when it's done, it takes it out of there. And what I'm going to do then is put it on here. We're going to extract from all places and then put them in there. Okay. So now we've got this. Now if I hold on to this, or hold shift while I'm hovering over this, 21 generations in captivity. So this has been a reused bee for quite a while. It's a shorter life, slowest worker possible, and its temperature tolerance is normal, and I think it's temperature, or maybe it's terrain and heat. I don't remember. And then it likes flowers. It can be bred with I don't know if it just, that's weird. I could just hover over it and it tells me the details. Okay. It can be bred with looks like, I don't know if that's what it means, like it can be bred with the meadows to make common. We already knew that. Okay, so let's actually, yeah, we can leave that alone. The next thing I want to do is I want to tell this thing to pull out of here. I'm gonna pull out of there and put it back in at the same time. So I'm gonna have to pull it out of here, put it into here, and then pull out of here and put it back into here. But I need it to be specifically those things. Okay, so let's do that. Let's create, I'll turn this off for now. We're going to extract specifically this forest bee. Let's put in one of these drones. I don't want it to analyze all of them. That's a waste because we know what they are. And I don't believe that having them analyzed is necessary. Now that they're analyzed, I don't think that changes their data. It just lets me see it as far as like this goes. So if I were to extract specifically this bee, this princess, and this drone, I believe it just means it looks at their how pure they are. Okay, cool. So it sticks them back in there. So I want this to extract these two specific bees and put these two specific bees, I'm going to define them again into here. And I don't believe I have to tell it which ones to do. So let's do that. Stick that in there and see if it works. Yeah, it does. Okay. So they do not like rain. So the first thing we're going to need to do is give them an umbrella. So the apiary is pretty cool. It lets us put in 4 different modifiers. So let's go back to Gendustry, and we're going to give it a I thought it would be an umbrella. It is. A seal upgrade. Okay, so let's grab these 4 beeswax from out of here. Actually, let's just grab them all. It's fine. Run back inside. And let's make a pattern for the basic frame upgrade. Okay. And then let's go ahead and make one for that as well. Because I believe we're going to need a couple of those. Okay, seal upgrade. Let's put these in here. Okay. Now we want these bees to work. Since they're slow, we want them to work all the time. So I'm going to put this on here, and now we've got kind of an umbrella on top of the bees, and so they will work all the time. As soon as this changes to saying something is not working, these will not work. Man, these guys are slow. All right, so that's how that works. Oh, there we go. Man, they're slow. Okay, so what I would like to do is I'd like to set up a series of these apiaries. What I'm probably going to do is just move this over to here. Grab some more advanced, let's see, what would that be? 2 more advanced? Maybe it doesn't need to be advanced. Let's try basic. Because for now we have pure meadows, because these are forest, right? Pure meadows, and we don't know really what we have here, and we can find that out. So let's see if I can make 2 more apiaries. I don't think so. Glass and copper, those are all being made. Got the glass here. Start pouring copper. So even though I put copper on the bottom, this is still using iron, because this has an internal inventory of 1,000 millibuckets, yeah. And so each bucket is like 200 and whatever millibuckets of, yeah, 1/9 basically. So all right, well, we've got the copper there. We'll just let this keep going. What is the holdup? Shoot. There we go. Now it's working. Hopefully this doesn't matter which kind of copper we used. So let's do 2 and 17 copper. Okay. We're just going to have to help it along here, I think. Or if we have more copper, or, oh yeah. I forgot that I had made those. So that should help speed things up. While we're waiting on that though, let's, I think we're going to run into nighttime issues. Oh no, it's morning right now. Let's find out all of these different bees, what's going on with them. Okay, so we'll stick this in here, find out how pure this bee is. We're going to try and find a pure common drone. The rest of these we'll keep over here because we're going to be needing them at some point. And I believe as soon as this is done analyzing, oh, I did move some things, didn't I? Now let's put power into here. Is this a centrifuge? I'm gonna have to reset this up. But we're basically gonna extract from here, insert into the centrifuge, and then we're going to extract everything, right? I didn't mean to double click. That's my machine being weird. Okay. Extract everything. Oh man. That's getting old. Okay. I think that's how it was working. Stop double clicking. Okay. Extract everything and in there. Okay, cool. Okay, now that's done. Let's find our bee. Where did our bee go? It went in there. Okay. So that's drunk. All right, so common. I believe this is pure. I believe that's a pure bee. So none of the rest of these are. Well, one of them might be. But some of them are at least not, because they're not stacking on top of each other. So let's find out what we're doing here. Okay, now it's not daytime, so we need to make a I thought it was extracting those and putting them in. Stop. Okay, I was extracting those and putting them in there, not in here. We've got multiple open inserts. We need to separate that out. It's okay, they'll find their way somewhere. But we do need to make a daytime filter for our bees so they can work in the rain and in the day. So to do that, we need light upgrade. Make that pattern, and let's put that in here. And we'll make a light upgrade. This puts a light on the, if you can imagine it. So we've put an umbrella on it and we're giving it some lights so that they can work in the nighttime. So now they can work at night and in the rain, whereas normally they couldn't. So, oh yeah, we don't want it to do that. Let's stop extracting out of there. Let's delete that. That's not cool. And we're going to delete that one too. So yeah, we don't want these being tossed just anywhere. Yeah, stop that. We want them put over here. And we can just pick them up whenever we want. Okay. So this is a common cultivated. This is a pure common. Okay, put those together. So if you see blue in the text, we know that it's a hybrid. So this is also a pure. These should be sitting on top of each other. So you'll see that we've bred out of, so this is normally shortest and slowest, I believe. So this bee is trash. So it's the shortest lifespan. Actually, it's not. The shorter the lifespan, the better. It's the slowest worker, though. We got short life, slower worker. Actually, shortest life would be great. We want to keep that going. And then maybe we can get a shortest life, slower worker instead of slowest. So we'll get rid of that. And okay, this is shortest, slowest, shortest, slower. That's what we want. So we want this shortest and slower. These two are exactly the same, and we want to keep it that way. So the rest of these bees we can kind of feed over here if we want, because we do not want these polluting our system anymore. Can you just keep eating? Yeah, well, they'll just eat all the bees. Okay, cool. And then we can just probably toss all these out here. Just let those get eaten up. Turn it into mana. Okay, these bees are gonna keep working, and we want to pull out of here though. Honeycomb. What are we inserting into here? Let's delete that. Okay, so I'll grab this, and we're going to extract a honeycomb. Okay, and put that into here as well. Okay, and then from the centrifuge, we're going to extract everything and put, what am I putting in here? Oh, specifically bees. Okay. But we should be putting everything where it needs to go, right? Okay, that's turning into honey. Okay, cool. Good, good. So now anytime that this guy produces a produces a honeycomb, it'll automatically pull it out, send it to the centrifuge. That'll get turned into a drop of honey. That honey gets then sent to the squeezer, which turns it into liquid honey. That liquid honey gets put into our analyzer, so we can use it for stuff. I don't know that I'm going to sit here and watch this. We were just going to put the upgrade in there for the light, right? Okay. Let's come over here and make the industrial. Let's make these two. I think we can now. Cool. So then we can set up a system for the other two kinds of bees that we have. And then once we have enough, you can kind of take, it's cool because the way the breeding works, let's say that you've got a full stack of pure common drones, and that and then you have a princess of any other breed, right? Well, you keep sending that same princess back into the machine with a stack of common drones, and it will eventually breed out whatever the original princess was, and it will become a pure common princess. So that's how you can get extra princesses. So I'll put this here, and I'll put this here. And we can put the flower up front here, that's fine. And grab this extra flower and that one. We'll just put up, oh. Cool, I don't have to mess with my flower garden. Put a flower in front of each of these. And then we'll grab our, grab all of these. Now we know that these are all pure because they stack. Okay, where did that come from? So shortest slower, yeah. Short of the lifespan, it ate all of those. That was great. Shortest slower, cool. Now, that's it. Now that we're done with that, we want to let's turn this off. Is this open? What is this doing? We're extracting. Oh, that's fluid. We want to do logic. So let's extract from here. And insert into here and see what happens. Oh, they do get auto fed back in. That's brilliant. Okay. I do believe we're set. So now this will eternally run forest bees. Okay. Let's identify our meadows here and then one of our meadows drones. And we'll feed the rest of these to our begonias. Make some more mana. Cool. And we're probably going to have to put the light and umbrella upgrade in the other two as well. Might as well make that while that princess is getting identified. Let's see if I can make 2. Missing 10. Am I really though? No, I'm not. So, I think I'm just using the wrong 10 recipe. So let's find that. That's not too hard to do. You just come in here and 10. Basic pattern. We'll forget that. Put that back in here and do recipe here. Oops. Redstone and 10. Okay, I think this is the more common of the 10s. Put you back in. Now what do you got to say? Sweet. That's working, and that's working. Great, cool. And of course, I hit R, and so all of my inventory is all messed up. Keeps doing that. It's like a sort option. I don't like it for my inventory. I like my inventory exactly where it's at. Okay, cool. So these guys are pure, the shorter life, and the slowest worker. So I'm going to extract these two from this chest, and I'm going to insert those specifically. Yep, I want this one specifically into that chest, and then we want to extract, when they're done, extract all and insert them into the chest. That way this is handling, we're pulling out specifically, I suppose I could leave this empty because we're specifically putting, yeah, okay, let's just leave it empty. Okay. So now I'm going to stick these in here. These guys are going to become, oh, we need power. These guys are going to work, and they are, great. And we've identified our common princess and drone. So let's do that again here. So we're going to extract from here and put in specifically these guys, and then we're going to extract everything out of there. Okay, I do need one more. I do need another honeycomb from somewhere, so we're just going to wait until these guys make us a honeycomb. You have flowers. Okay. You're happy, and you're happy. Okay, so these are going to run for a long time. These are going to work just fine. And we have it set up to where we're powering them. We have it set up to where they're going to work at night. They're going to work during the rain, so they're never going to stop. We have it set up to where any of their produce, which at this super low level, the only thing that they produce is princesses, drones, and honeycombs. We're not getting anything from the honeycombs. It's just honey to feed our analyzer here. And the analyzer we're only going to use for when we're breeding out traits from people. So we're gonna definitely go through all of that together once we get into that. So the next thing is this princess right here. So we got one by mistake. Cultivated. So let's analyze this gal. Oh, sorry, my computer froze up for some reason. Okay, honeycomb, cool. Okay, they actually produce quite a lot of honeycomb. So we're going to extract honeycomb, and this is going to extract honeycomb. Okay, pulled it out of there, stuck it in there, sweet. I'm just going to stick this one in there. And those should be turned into honey. The honey is not being pulled out and sent over to, oh, because I turned it off. Why did I turn it off? So that should be working, right? Yes, great. So everything is working pretty good, and we're getting leftover beeswax from here. Okay, these guys should be pure. That's great. This is working really, really well. I was hoping that XNet could do this job for us, and the industrial apiaries make it really easy to work with. These other things that come from forestry, these apiaries here and the bee houses, they've got spots for like filters and stuff. None of it's very easy to work with. The API, the user interface, the coding behind that makes it really difficult to use. These are, yes, they require power, and that's why we waited so long, but these are very, very easy to use, which is great. So the next thing that we can do, and this will be the last thing before we call it good, is a lifespan upgrade. So lifespan is reduced by 33%, which is, you were like, why would you want to do that? Well, it increases the production of bees. I'm gonna make those only because I want to show you how they work. I'm not going to leave them installed, so I'll just make one actually. Oh, we need fermented spider. Huh. Okay. Really? Need more glass? Okay. It's fine. So apparently two fermented spider eyes are required to make whatever this is. Lifespan upgrade. And I don't think I'm going to have enough glass. I think that's going to be a shame. Basically, once you get like a diamond, a bee that produces something that you want this lifespan upgrade so that it makes them cycle through their lifespan quicker, which increases their productivity of whatever. Okay, so I stick this in here, and this should move 30%, 33% faster, basically is what that's doing. I wanted to increase this so that way we could watch this automation happen from this point of view. I'm just hoping this won't take too long, because I believe our video is at quite a long pace already. Okay, so those are all being pulled out, and they're being automatically fed back in. That's fantastic. And yep, and the extras. Oh no, it's not being specific to the breed. That's not good. That is not good. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. I wonder why that is. Metadata matching, NBT matching. Let's try that. Because I do not want these to be different. I want these to be exactly these. Let's take that out, because I don't care anymore about those. And these are about to, oh, these, did these guys go twice already? No. These are just quick. Shorter lifespan. Although these, yeah, these did, oh no, I hope, I hope it was the proper thing. Okay, so this is a cultivated common. So what I need to do is I need to find a cultivated drone through breeding, and then I can take that cultivated drone, breed it to this princess, and hope that we get a cultivated princess and a cultivated drone, then keep doing that. That's the goal. Okay, this is not speeding this up very much. It's going 10% per time it ticks over, but I don't know how often that is. Hopefully, I'm gonna just let this go. Hopefully that can, when I do metadata matching and NBT matching, hopefully it's specific to, I don't know, I'm gonna have to play around with that. I'll bet it's just metadata that I need. I don't know. I put them both on because I did not want them to be I don't want that to happen again, where it pulls out the forest drone and sticks it in here, because I don't know that this is purely common now anymore. I suppose I could pull her out and find out, but come on, tick over to 100. 5% per time. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the bees. I'm just going to kind of talk while we're waiting for this. I hope you guys enjoyed the bees. Let me know if you have any questions. I feel like I went through it kind of quick because we kind of had a lot of ground to cover today. And basically it's just we're using this stuff from Gendustry to do what we need to do. Please tell me. Okay, that seems to have worked. Nobody else. I don't see any of these other bees anywhere else, and I don't see them. Oh, they're up here. I wonder why they're getting put up there. Because I'm extracting everything and inserting everything. Yeah, because of these two. So I need to move this command block over. Okay, so we only want to extract we'll delete this too. We'll move that to a whole new column. We want this to extract everything and only insert these bees where they belong. So let's see if that works. That bee, where did that bee go? He didn't go anywhere. Why not? What does the matter with you? This is kind of slow. But trust me, this is so much faster than doing it on its own. Like doing it through forestry. These guys should take over pretty soon, and hopefully this princess remains pure. Shoot. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to mess around with this for a little while. This is the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. We'll see you in the next one. You guys take care. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Guys, I feel like a complete noob. Instead of trying to figure out how to get the bees to go back in to the apiary with XNet, just make an automation upgrade. You'll be a lot happier. Trust me on this. Missing 10. Let's just do 1. Run over here, stick it in, and the bees will not. They don't have to leave. You can just stick them in there, and they will go forever. There you go.